Hey guys, my name is Minat Tirmizi and I'm going to be reading books for you guys. Whichever book you like, you can comment down below and I will read it for you. The first book that I'm starting with is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This is a book that I have been recommended by a lot of people. So let's get started. Chapter 1. Late in the winter of my 17th year, my mother decided I was depressed, presumably because I rarely left the house, spent quite a lot of time in my bed, read the same book over and over, ate infrequently, and devoted a quite bit of my appropriate time to think about death. Whenever you read a cancer booklet or website or whatever, they always list depression along the side effect of cancer. But in fact, depression is not a side effect of cancer. Depression is a side effect of dying. Cancer is always Cancer is also a side effect of dying. Almost everything is really. But my mom believed I required treatment, and so she took me to see my family regular Dr. Jim, who agreed with the this sport group features a rotating cast of characters in various states of tumor divine illness. Why did the cast rotate? A side effect of dying. The support group, of course, was depressing as hell. I met every Wednesday in the basement of a stone walled Episcopal church shaped like a crown. We all sat in a circle right in the middle of the cross, where the two broads would have met, where the heart of Jesus would have been. I noticed this because Patrick, the sport group leader and the only person over 18 in the room, talked about the heart of Jesus every freaking meeting, all about how we as young cancer survivors were sitting right in Crit's very scared, hard, and whatever. So here's how it went. In God's heart, the 6 or 7 or 10 of us walked, wheeled in, gazed at the decrepit section of cookies and lemonade, sit and listen to Patrick recount for the thousandth time his depressingly miserable life story and how he had cancer in his balls and they thought he was going to die, but he didn't die. And now here he is, a full grown adult in a church basement in this three in the 137th nicest city in America. Divorced, addicted to video games, and most friendly, eking out a miserable living by by exploiting his canceristic past, slowly working his way towards a master's degree that will not improve his career prospects, waiting as we all do for the sword of Dracula's to give him the relief that he also by exploiting his canceristic past, slowly working his way towards a master's degree that will not improve his career prospects, waiting as we all do for the sword of Dracula's to give him the relief that he also to give him the relief that he escaped. Lo, those many years when cancer took both of his nudes, but spared what only the most generous soul would call his life. And you too might be so lucky. Then we introduced ourselves, name, age, diagnose, and how how we are doing today. I'm Hazel. I did say when they get to me 16. Thyroid. Originally, but with an impressive and long standard satellite satellital cornel in my lungs, and I am doing okay. Once we got around the circle, Patrick always asked if anyone wanted to share, and then begin the circle of jerk of support. Everyone talked about fighting and battling and winning and shaking. I did say when they get to me 16. Thyroid. Originally, but with an impressive and long standard satellital cornel in my lungs, and I am doing okay. Once we got around the circle, Patrick always asked if anyone wanted to share, and then begin the circle of jerk of support. Everyone talked about fighting and battling and winning and shaking and scanning. To be fair to Patrick, he let us talk about dying too, but most of them weren't dying. Most would living into adulthood as Patrick had, which meant there was quite a lot of competitiveness about it, with everybody wanting to beat not only cancer itself but also the others in the room. Like, I realized that this is irrational, but when they tell you that you have, say, a 20% chance of living 5 years, the math kicks in, and you figure that's 1 in 5, and you look around and think, as any healthy person would, I gotta outlast 4 of these bastards. So guys, here's where I'm going to end the book for today. And if you guys want to listen to any more books, you can comment down below, write the name and the author's name, and I will try my best to read that. And on the same base, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell icon for more Bruce Lee content.